Bont voor Dieren is gekomen naar Canada om samen met haar partnerorganisatie, de Humane Society International, te protesteren tegen deze zeehondenjacht.
Canada's commercial seal hunt is the largest slaughter of marine mammals on our planet. Every year, commercial fishermen go out and club and shoot to death up to hundreds of thousands of baby seals.
Wat we gaan doen is de jacht observeren om beelden te maken die we gaan verspreiden over de hele wereld.
It's a vast area. It looks small on the map, but this is hundreds of square miles that we need to find the boats and the seals. So it's really like looking for a needle in a haystack.
De slachting is begonnen en we gaan nu met een helikopter om te filmen wat er aan het gebeuren is op het ijs.
We're flying off the coast of Newfoundland towards the commercial seal hunt.
So the Canadian government spends millions of dollars every year supporting the commercial seal hunts, and yet the industry itself makes well under $1 million.
Seal harvest for fur is not a particularly viable activity. The costs of the fuel, the risks to go out on the ice, it's not a big, successful industry. As I said, if it wasn't for the political interference, wanting to make it a political issue, I don't think we'd have a seal hunt at all.
It would be far cheaper, economists are telling us, for the Canadian government to buy out the industry, provide a one-time cash payment to sealers to retire their licenses, than it would be to continue the seal hunt with subsidies into the longer term.
Gisteren zijn er 4600 jonge zeehondenpups vermoord. Vandaag is de tweede dag van de vreselijke jacht.
The Canadian government isn't here to monitor this killing, so there is no way that they can tell us that this killing is humane. They simply have no idea what's happening out here on the ice floes.
Canada, as a federal government, mismanaged the fishery, lost 30,000 people their livelihoods when the cod stocks collapsed. The government that was responsible for that had allowed too large a quota for the trawling of cod, basically created a diversionary tactic, which was to blame the seals. And they've created the false notion, that, at which they never quite say out loud, but they throw out this notion the seals eat the cod. Well, everyone knows from any scientific basis that the seals had nothing to do with the collapse of the cod stocks.
Harp seals are opportunistic feeders, and they eat tiny amounts of lots of different species of fish. And they eat many, many predators of commercially valuable fish stocks. So killing seals could lead to an increase in fish predation on valuable stocks, and ultimately to the eradication of those stocks. One of the most offensive things that the Canadian government argues in its attempt to promote the seal hunt is that Canadian Inuit people depend on it for their existence. These are two very different activities. Inuit people hunt seals primarily for meat, for food, and the few skins that are traded are a byproduct of that hunt. On a good day, an Inuit hunter might kill 1 or 2 seals. In the commercial seal hunt, non-Aboriginal people are killing baby seals for their fur. The carcasses are almost entirely dumped at sea. And these sealers, on a good day, will kill hundreds of baby seals.
Because I know those seals eat a lot of fish, so if there is overpopulation too, there is less fishes.
If the seals are eating all the fishes, there's no fish left. So.
Have you any idea how many seals they kill?
No idea.
100? I will say about 500.
10?
100?
I think there should be a movement against killing those animals.
Nu zijn we met de helikopter op zoek om de zeehondenjagers te kunnen filmen terwijl ze bezig zijn met een gruwelijke slachting vlak onder ons.
With the amount of seals out there, they're just wanting to get as many as they can in little time they have. That's when we captured a lot of violations and all the ugliness.
Right now there is a baby seal on a pad of ice just below us, and he doesn't know that right now there's a sealing boat coming for him.
Canada Canada's commercial seal hunt happens far out to sea in extreme weather conditions amidst unstable sea ice, and it's impossible for commercial fishermen to consistently apply humane slaughter techniques.
The sealers are conducting in a very short period of time. They only have a matter of a few days to reach their quota. They can't get down to the ice to properly club the seals. Oftentimes they're hooking the seals to get them onto the boat and then clubbing them on the boat. The seal's still alive while they're skinning them. It's not in a slaughterhouse. There's just too many environmental factors to conduct this in any sort of humane way.
This is a slaughter that involves a level of suffering that no thinking, compassionate person could ever accept if they could see it for themselves.
The European ban on seal products is very important in undermining the few weak economic arguments for a seal hunt.
There's just no markets for the commercial products of sealing, so the EU ban is monumental.
A lot of the people involved in the sealing industry right now would rather have a buyout from the federal government and just be done with it.
Most sealers have chosen not to participate in the seal hunt in recent years, and in the past 5 years alone, more than 1.4 million baby seals have been spared a horrible fate.